Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. Hey Smash, I Rune Viking. Hey Dave, Unknown Gems, welcome to the stream. I am in here with Non, Smash and Darken Nightmares. And who's on the server? Non and I.
Hello.
And you guys can look forward to a doubleheader. Non just told me he's gonna stream as soon as I'm done. Like 4-second delay, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. He actually planned on streaming a little earlier, but he said
I'm not quite ready.
Yeah. And you guys notice a lot of things have changed here. I did a lot of off-camera work for I think 6 days, yeah. And I want to show you guys all and the idea behind it. Why am I building a new house here? And we just need room. I am not as good as Non-Sanity when it comes to living in cramped spaces, that's for sure. And I kind of wanted to reorganize the base before we set up a reactor and so on. And also in the last stream, we ended up diving into this, I forgot what that thing is called up there. A calculator that breaks the dirt down or stone down and then you put it through the analyzer and the likes. I still need to put these away here. And I give you guys a tour of the new base in just a second, but I need to get the last items into the storage system. That away. And then today I want to continue as far as we can with calculator, because I think there's a lot of benefits of having that now. And then I want to get started with the IC2 reactor. That's the next big hurdle. And once we have that, I just learned from Non that we can replicate a bunch of cool things. Machine frames, chassis, all that stuff. Which is gonna be nice. I rather use power and UU matter than having to craft all that stuff. Did it tell you yet how much UU matter it needs for that machine frame?
Oh, yeah, let me see. Machine frame, 12.5 millibuckets.
Millibuckets?
Millibuckets. It produces it very slowly.
Yeah, but I remember when you initially set it up, you got a millibucket. I mean, at least like what, every 15, 30 seconds?
Yeah, 27, 28%, 29, 30, 32, 35. It goes up pretty quickly in the mass fabricator with scrap.
And it's 12.5 millibuckets, not 12.5 buckets.
Yeah, that's why I've gotten like 8 of them, 9 of them, 10 of them so far since I last talked to you about it.
Kind of crazy. Alright, let's start in the basement. I set up an RF tools. I only set up 2 machines that are new that we did not have before. And one of them is the RF tools elevator because I did not want to mess around with ladders. So I spent the time making more machine frames and so on for that. This room here, we had the plate press over here and we had our auto crafting set up over here, which by the way I fixed. It's now working properly. I'll show you the changes in the code in a second. And I moved the storage wall down here. Obviously I made way too many, but I'd rather have too many than not enough for now. And I learned that when I was importing this, I had an ender chest upstairs. Yeah, right up here. And I pumped everything from the storage crates into them. And some of them I moved down here with the storage keeper. And I learned that the second page does not get pumped out by Ender IO conduits, looks like. So I found out just now, like 15-20 minutes ago, that I have all these items here on the second page that I forgot about that I had. Hey Goose! I saw it! I'm not gonna get scared! Haha! It's still gonna be loud. I'm waiting for it. There it is. Ay, 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 that is loud. Alright, so we got still items in here that need to go in the drawers, but I don't want to spend any time on that. And right here I left the hole for the drawer controller, but right now we really don't need it. Because the thing here has all the drawers and all the crates. So everything here is already hooked up. I don't really need it. Alright. All the thermoelectric generators are moved over in this corner, and I added, I think, 6 more, right? 4 more. I don't remember. That was the first thing I did, is move this down here. And this only goes upstairs and powers the floodlights down here. I really like these floodlights. I'm sure I'm gonna get scared again. But right now, you know, because I'm starting the stream, I'm looking on the other screen constantly to see who's joining and who says hi. Now, this right here is a little bit thorn in my side, the undeath generators, because I cannot set up my zombie spawner right here. If I put it in here, it just doesn't work. And I believe it has to do with the lanterns from top. They just stop spawning, right? But Cursed Earth still works. So I made a simple Cursed Earth vector plate farm right here. These punji sticks are for the spiders. Everything else dies. It comes up here and goes into our main ender chest. Okay, but then I needed to get the rotten flesh back here, which I don't make enough now. Alright. I cannot make packed ice yet, Kyoto, because you need a special machine for it. The freezing chamber or whatever it's called, I forgot. So over here I made a new ender chest that's supposed to keep 1 stack of rotten flesh and 1 stack of bones now. And my rotten flesh is always out. I don't have enough. And bones are going down as well. I was at 17,500 a couple of minutes ago. So these right over here I need to replace with a new power source. I don't have enough rotten flesh. And so I dug down all the way to bedrock, straight underneath this here. There's a, let's see here, yes. Right down there, if I break this block, it goes all the way down to bedrock. And I set up another chamber down there. And even down there, when I placed my zombie spawner, it does not work. Okay, it has nothing to do with redstone or GP or anything, because if I take the spawner and place it here against the wall, it works. But even with 20 speed upgrades, it was only giving me 1 zombie like every 2 to 3 seconds. So I have no idea what's going on. Wild had the same problem in a different series once, where his spawners just didn't work. So we're just gonna have to live with that and figure out a new power source here soon. It's okay. It doesn't bother me that much. But of course I'm getting all the mob drops now, which is nice. That's all from down here. Yes, okay. Ground floor. Thanks for the sub. Why is that so loud today? It just scared me too. Man. So I'm gonna tear down these 2 houses here between episodes. I don't want to do that on the stream, but they're gonna be gone. And then around the building here, by the way, the way I built it is exactly 3 chunks. And the walls are outside of the chunks. I don't, you know, I made maximum possible chunk loaded area. So the inside of the building is all chunk loaded. All 3 of them. 3 by 3. And right here, I want to build things like, I want to make a natural wall, like with trees and hedges and stuff like that, to just make it look a little nicer. And then down here in the inside, we're going to have like the greenhouse, a fishing hole, our crops, and whatever else. You know, villagers. I don't know yet. And let's go upstairs. The water wheels are lighting up only the upstairs. Let's go there. So, this is our 3 by 3, and I tried to organize everything that I can expand it later on. Would always make an enderman and blaze spawner and run off eyes of ender in an ender generator. Yeah. A couple of other options as well that we can look into. Okay, the reactor, by the way, is gonna go down in the basement, and up here is all just for processing. I want to keep this entire area for processing. You guys see there is the regular smeltery that we had before is over here, which I really don't use anymore for anything. But I made a second smeltery right here, which has enough room to make 1 bronze gear, and it's automated to filter to only pull out molten bronze. I put in the the bronze bucket right here. I made one by hand and then put it in here. So now I can put copper and tin in here, or in a hopper or whatever I want to do, or via RF tools if we ever want to do that, and it will only pump out the plates. I guess I should actually set this up so if I put more in, it will pump them into an inventory, but we can do that later. 3 of these I broke with the pickaxe from downstairs, so I got the machine frame back. Because I just set up one. I had so much of this stuff here, that distilled water. I actually spilled some downstairs when I broke the machines, because I filled 3 of these tanks. And this has been sitting here for about an hour now, and it's already made me 2 more buckets. Of course, if I ever put a roof on here, I gotta make sure that there's glass above this block right there, right? I also made 1 more carpenter. I think we had 2 already, but I made 3. So this one right here is only for nutrient distillation. This one here is going to be for only seed oil. And this one here is for only water. Got the centrifuge, thermionic thingamajig here. Yeah, I need to... Oh wait, I got a little project chest here. I should probably take these things out so I can show you what I need those for. Hey, Nano. Kyoto, I don't know if I said hi already. How you doing? Oh, Kyoto, if you have a list of everything you can replicate with UU, I would appreciate it, because we were talking about that a couple minutes ago. Non said he wonders if somebody made a list already.
Yeah, I'd be happy to see that.
Just a quick question. Why not using the press for gears that can be automated with transfer nodes? It's ready. I really haven't needed that many recently, but I'm hoping to get to UU matter soon, and then I won't need any, because we're gonna replicate all the machine frames. We'll get to the calculator area in a second, because that's where I want to continue. But over here, I started setting something up I want to extend, so keep extending today. And that is, I have an input chest here. There's 12 ready, right? And let's just put in the rest here. So we're gonna need this, that, and that. And you guys see it automatically does it now. I wanted this set up because, you know, we're gonna need so many of these things here, especially if we want to make a tier 1 solar panel, for example. We need, I forgot the number now, but wasn't it something like 86 capacitors or something like that, or 80 capacitors? So we need a ton of these empowered Restonia crystal shards. And the way I did it is it always pumps out of here. There's 2 channels, brown and green. Green is only going to these, and brown pulls out from here into there. And I have a filter on each one of them. This one is allowed to have rose red. This one is allowed to have ardite. This one is allowed to have the thing called again, red garnet. And this one here gets the resonating redstone crystal. Which, by the way, can we craft these? Forgot, because I'm running low on them. Recipe. I think you can, yes, with the ender shard. Okay. I only have very few left of those. Yeah, only 8. So we're definitely gonna have to do something with those. And then right here, I am blacklisting. See, it shows whitelist. Why does this work? Apparently I forgot to. Wait, do you not need this? Does it not let you pump something out before it is processed? That is interesting. I'm still gonna leave it in here just because it's for sure. But yeah, and then it's only allowed to pull those out, and of course it can only go here, so they come in there. So now if we... Oh, that is input. Sorry. In whitelist, yes, there's the output. Extract, blacklist the Restonia crystal. I did have it set up correctly. My bad. So now it's only allowed to put up the empowered one, right? And then now, for example, if we want to add, and let's add this together right now. I want to set up the lapis one. We're gonna need prismarine, fish, blue slime, and cobalt. Okay, first of all, I would like to make a lapis, actually, right here. Automate the lapis block. But clicking all the wrong buttons. right, so let's put that in here. And then I can also show you guys what I did. I actually went to my Quanto series and copied my program from over there. Because I knew it worked, and then I added one feature. There's the camera right here. Okay, Quantos doesn't have this area over here. So the things I have perms to post the link to the spreadsheet. I have Kyoto, are you on Discord? You are on Discord. You can't donate with PayPal? I think you can. I don't know. On
I think you have to sign up for Google's thing.
The wallet thingy?
Yeah, or not the wallet, but at least register it with YouTube to do the YouTube tips. I did it last time. I gave you a tip. I had to sign up.
Let me send you a link here. There you go, Kyoto. Okay. What was I doing? Yes, I wanted to explain the program here. Let me focus on this for just a second. So, what I learned, for example, is from the workbench right here. When you pull, okay, you guys know how this one part of the program right here, this one, we get the ingredients smart, and then right here we push multiple items to the crafting east, which is the workbench. And we say we're putting it into slots 0 to 8, okay? Which is 0 to 8, these 9 slots right here, okay? And then if you want to actually pull out the item that you craft, you don't say pull it out from slot 9. It doesn't work, and none of that stuff. The only way you can do it is right here, fetch items from the workbench. And you have to set it to down. If you pull out downwards, it will pull out the finished product on the right-hand side. That was one thing that I got stuck on for the longest time. I didn't understand why it didn't pull it out, okay? And then we're taking that item and we're sending it directly into the storage, all right? But then I added these 4 right here. And this is for recipes that have a bucket, for example. You guys see the recipe right here for the creel seat, the treated wood planks. If we craft those and it's done crafting it, the bucket will stay here in the middle, right? So what I do in the program now is right here, I'm checking in this work table. After I pulled it out, the finished product, and I put it into the storage, I am then checking, is there any items left in the work table? And if true, I am pulling them from any slot, crafting inventory, upwards. This one I think doesn't matter. But from any slot access, and I'm putting them into the storage system again. And then I check, hey, is there another item left? You know, if you ever craft something, let's say with 2 buckets or 4 buckets. And this works now. And it pulls out all the other items, and then it finishes the craft and unlocks it. So now we can do things in the... for example, what's a multi-part thing? Let's make another gold one right there. Okay, you guys see? Well, actually, I should probably check. Upgrade. We have 15, and we don't have any of the sub-materials, I believe. Let's craft another one. Upgrade, and there's 16. So it does the recursive and everything, and pulls out the rest of the stuff, and it actually works now. Now, I did run into a problem when I was making vector plates. And I don't understand. There's no errors coming up, nothing. The vector plates, you gotta make the basalt slabs, and then you gotta make the actual conveyor belts, right? And when I order those, let's check real quick. I don't think I have any. All right, there's none left because I used them all. Let's order 3. And it said okay, right? it did do it now. So I can't explain. Sometimes this one doesn't work. If you don't have basalt, so I crafted a bunch by hand, and we also have no more conveyors. I still have 18. So if you find one of these crafts that just doesn't want to work, I then just crafted a bunch of these, and then it assembles it. I have no idea why it doesn't work sometimes. All right, it's in the links channel, guys. I'm going to copy this link for everybody that's watching the stream. Put it in here so everybody can look at it. I'm going to open it myself. Wow, that's a lot of things. Holy shnikes. Are you kidding me? Who sat down and made this list?
Probably got it out of the data.
2,122 items.
Wow.
Ender chest, ender bag. That number. Millibuckets. That's expensive. Oh, holy shnikes. To make an ender chest, it costs over 3 million millibuckets of matter. That's a lot. Oh. There's even tabs on the bottom. Alphabetically.
Oh, nice.
Everything. Very nice. An AESU costs 70 buckets. Oh, another thing, by the way, about the auto crafting here is what I also learned is, give it as many cores as you want. If you only have one core, it cannot do recursive, because every craft, every time it wants to pull something or push something, it needs a operation. And if your CPU core doesn't give you enough, that's why I have 7 of the second tier now. I can't make the tier 3 yet. And that seems to be enough. And you guys see the first slot is still empty, by the way, because I did not put the obsidian generator program back in, because I don't have it set up. Because I have so many upgrades now for the drawers downstairs that I don't need many more. And we still have 876 obsidian, which we're also getting from the resource miner now. The void resource miner. So I don't know if I'm going to set that up again or not. Okay. If you have any questions about this, let me know. And thank you very much for the link, Kyoto. But we are now going to work on this here for a bit. We did make one extraction chamber last time. We made the reassembly chamber. We made the restoration chamber. And I kind of had to figure out how this stuff works, because I've never really used calculator before. Number one, I learned you got to make this wrench right here. I'm going to send this back. Put this away for a second. I need some food. That here, and let's get some fish. I should have enough. So let's get 1 stack and 1 fish. I also need a prismarine shard. I don't have any more. I think that's nether quartz, isn't it? Prismarine shard in front of the reconstructor. I think it is. Let's just check. Wow. Okay. Didn't want to make them all. We can only do 9 at a time with these? Alright, that's good. Because I also wanted to set up the other lapis thingamajig. So we need 1 of these, 1 fish, and then we needed... Yes, that's another thing I need to figure out. I don't have any blue slime, or I have very little. I'm gonna have to go hunting for... a slime island. I gotta get me some blue slime slappings. 1 sand. Dirt. Actually, you know what? We should probably autocraft that. Autocraft the world. So, how do you guys like the overall layout? I know it's not very pretty, but I do want to make it natural looking downstairs and so on. So, I definitely want to make it look something a little nicer. Howard. Wait, not you. Okay. That in here. And let's see if I can craft it. Was the right one. Yes. Very nice. So it does work. Get this one. Okay, and then what's the last thing? Got cobalt. What? Did I not just put lapis lazuli? Oh, duh. Ah, man. I'm so used to being able to go in AE2. Here's a thing that I wish we could do is player interface. I kind of want to make the player interface sooner than later, okay? So I can switch my armor with a push of a button, and B, I kind of want to make it so when I order something here, I click on this. It will not put it back into the system, the finished product, but actually give it to me into my inventory. I think that would be really cool to do. Okay, so now we're gonna just have to add these here. So we're gonna put the fish here. Prismarine shard here. This. That. Then here we have to set it up twice. Oh, I need empowered. Or whatever this is called. What is it actually called? Nothing, it's just called Palace. No. So we want this whitelisted, and the extract we want it blacklisted. Okay, so now if I put these 5 items in here, it should just automatically make this. There we go. So I like that. That way we don't, we can do, you know, many at a time. We don't need to set up some other weird automation for that. Okay. Did it just mute Discord as well because I just coughed? You guys hear it?
I didn't hear it anywhere.
Okay, good. I did set up a button that when I push it, it mutes OBS and Discord. So when I need to sneeze or cough or my dad yells or something, I can mute everything. So, by the way, I don't really understand why this needed to be 2 different machines. Because the only difference I found is that this one apparently takes the dirt circuits, right? And turns them into these circuits. While this one here, the reassembly one, does exactly the same output, but you put the stone circuits in. So I don't think I'll ever gonna use this restoration chamber. Because I got the cobble gen set up back here, a regular tier 1, that feeds all of these extraction chambers, which all have things waiting, as you guys can see. And then that gets pulled out, and there is a insert the stone dust into this drawer, which has a void upgrade, so this should never stop backing up. And then it puts the other stuff into this reassembly, which is so slow, man. I can't wait to get some speed upgrades going. And then from here, I'm pumping. This took me a while to figure out this machine, because because you need to make this wrench here. Where is the thing? Right there, the PA wrench. Okay, and with this PA wrench, you can change by right-clicking. Red is output, green is input, and I didn't know that. Okay, I thought you just pull out and push in from wherever you want, but I could not pull out of this machine. Actually, I couldn't pull out of these machines either. You need to wrench them to red. So anyway, it sends this item over here, and as soon as it touches here, it's analyzed. That confused me so much. I thought that, you know, it's gonna do something, and then it's gonna give you an output over here. Because the first one I did is, it actually gave me that right there, an enriched gold. It was sitting in here. And I'm like, so what is it going to do, right? It took the enriched, I just couldn't figure it out. But you can, from the top, this little face right there is also green, usually. And I set that to red as well. So when you put something into the analyzing chamber, it is smart enough to put it automatically in this slot. This is green. And red, you need to pull out the top item here. Okay? And the side pulls these items out. So just in case you set this up, I couldn't figure out how to get the top item out until I put in 2 extractors, and that works. And this is everything that I've collected so far. Oh, sorry, Non. Let me sleep. You know, you can say something, right?
I'm not interrupting you.
There you are.
I was hoping Greg would sleep.
You interrupt me away, man. I'll never shut up. So
That's the truth.
all right, so these are all the items that we're getting, and Non-gun kind of got my hopes down. Disappointed me. I thought that yesterday, the update that we got, we are now on the latest version 103. These storage chambers from Calculator, I read that, you know, they're bugged. And then I'm like, hey, Non, I heard they're fixed. And he said, no, you still cannot pump into, or you can pump into them, but it only goes in the first slot. So I do need to make at least one of them, because I think they are used as a sub-product for something else. Let's see here real quick. That's the storage chamber usage. Yeah, in the fabrication chamber, which I definitely want to make, because this thing looks really cool. Is it this one? Yeah, look at that. You can make all these modules by giving it all the crap that you don't need. I call this crap because I don't know what all this is for yet. And we have quite a bit, right? And especially like this stuff here. We're gonna set up void drawers, I think, right here in the back, and store all that. But I do want to see, because he said when you pump in, it only puts it in the first slot. But I would like to see if maybe with RF tools, I think I have another node, right? Yes, I have 2 more. I want to see if I can use a node, because RF tools, you can say specific slots where to insert something. What about, am I missing something? What about screens? You can make screens bigger? I thought, oh yeah, they're very easy to make bigger. You need to make the RF tools wrench right here. And then when you right click them, this is the default. When you right click it once, it makes it transparent. Click it again, it makes it bigger, again transparent, again bigger, again transparent, and then it resets. So that's how you can make screens bigger. So I want to try this out, but first we're going to have to make one of these storage chambers now. And earlier I got a bunch of free diamonds from Non. Look at this, I got 145 flawless diamonds and 75 weakened diamonds that I just happened to run across. I'm going to put it that way.
You're welcome to them.
Yeah. I went over to his area earlier because I wanted to take a look at his reactor, because I saw so many different layouts and I wanted to see which one he uses. And I also checked wilds, and apparently that's the most common one. So I took a screenshot of that, but when I got there, there was a little bit of item spillage, which didn't cause any problems. But I ran over a couple of stacks of these here. I ninja'd them. Yeah, so many. Okay. We need to make this right there. I still need to make this atomic calculator. Okay, I think that's where we were yesterday. Triggers H8. What H am I? I don't even know. Ooh. I am in H7. Not fair. So I can't make this until I'm in 8. What is it? This? Ah, yes, I remember. Iridium reinforced plate. Okay, so we're gonna have to start with the reactor today, I guess. But until then, I do want to have the calculator stuff running more. So let's get drawers. How many more do I have? I wanted this one here. I really don't want to automate them because I don't need that many. Just make 9 of them. Set this up over here. We're gonna keep this. One more.
Howdy ho.
Well,
Wild.
Someone streaming?
yes. You don't get my notification?
I turned that off a long time ago. I'm kidding. Yes, I did. I forgot.
Love is in the air. Okay, how are we gonna do this here for the time being? Let's turn this one active with signal and active with signal so they don't pull out for now. Woo! Spider nest! Spider web. Okay, so we're going in here. So let's disconnect this one, and this one. Now all these are by default going to be insert. There. And I think by default these are set to 0. So I need to set all of these to 1. The higher this number is, the higher the priority is. So it should then, when I extract here, always check the drawers first before put stuff that I don't have set up yet into here. So let's go ahead and sort this. And let's set up these here. I have no idea, of course, if I have everything yet. So I'm guessing there is a sword, a pick, axe, and a shovel. But I don't see any shovel. Do you know if you get any shovels from that analyzing chamber?
I can check.
No. You get the pick.
Pick, sword, and axe.
Sword and axe. And you also get electric hoe, ender hoe. I'll tell you exactly what you get. You get an end forge hoe, electric hoe, iron axe, iron sword, enriched gold pickaxe, enriched gold axe, and that's it. There might be more. I have like 3 different dump chests for it. So
I'm gonna leave the empty. I should probably lock everything. I know I could just turn it on and let it figure it out, but you guys know me. I want it to be all in a slot that I like. Okay, so we got grenades. These are useless to have, these crank generators. I mean,
oh yeah, they're definitely trash those.
No, I'm just gonna set them all up with void upgrades. Any other blockish? Why is there a damaged circuit in?
You have to reprocess them, run them back through.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay.
If you want, but it's
just gonna. The small stone should really be going here.
You need to like void the hell out of that stuff because you'll get
now
millions
the question
of it.
is, I could actually set this up with a with priority 2 and set this one up with priority 3. And now if I connect these right there like this, but I need disconnect it here. So if it pulls it, that's the top item. I don't need that. I need the bottom. I guess it will still work because it's connected here. So it should actually put the stone dust back in here. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Not analyzed. That was stupid. Dang it. Because now it took these items out here and put them in this chest over there. That's not right. Ah.
Hey, make sure you use the Ender Eye or the Industrial Craft Stone to set your storage drawer, because you need that for the Empowerer. You'll end up having to swap it later on. If you use the small stone from Calculator, you can't. It won't work in the Empowerer.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm just gonna make that by hand, and when I get to that point, I mean I can just dictionaryfy it, right?
Yeah, you can. I just wanted to let you know. You have to have that for the Empowerer to work, the Industrial Craft version.
At all. Okay. Let's disconnect this for a second. What are those spinny things? Okay. Hey, David Harris. Sorry, guys. I've been so focused here. I didn't check on chat. What are those spinny things?
AFK.
Nano?
Oh, I'm looking.
You're gonna have to tell me what spinny things you mean. Oh, these right here. I gotcha. These are the trophies you get when you complete an age in this mod pack, the Age of Engineering. That's the only thing that spins in the area. So when you complete an age, you get a trophy just so you can display it, you know. Nice little goodie. Okay, so let's put this one here for the time being and set it to always extract, and we can take back out again. Oh, it needs to go. I'm making way too many mistakes, but it's okay. I haven't streamed this like almost a week now, so I just gotta get my groove back. Okay, so we're gonna put you up here. It's very fast. This takes no time to process these items. Analyzed. Not analyzed. You gotta be kidding me, right? This is I am such a moron. Unbelievable. Okay, this is gonna be put it here. No. This. Set this to always. One more time. Okay, and because I turned this off here, right? Always active. I need to set this one to always active. So now they're going through here. You guys see that. Is my mic really muted? No.
I hear you.
Yeah, the stream also shows that my mic is going up and down. So Hershey plays. Well, obviously you don't hear me, but it's not me. No. All right. Now let's get back to this. So we need power cube and the terrain modules. We're getting a lot of those as well. And then here we have some scientific calculator. Is there any other calculator? Regular calculator. Another advanced terrain. Let's go with the woods here. Enzonite. That. Here. And then, oh, I don't know how many of these different circuits there are. I hope not too. And calculate. All right, so let's go through this here. Circuit stable. These are the purple shimmering, so /4/4. This is /5. They have the same ID, right? Okay. 4. Wait, what? Oh, it's the NBT. Stable 1 analyzed 1B. Stable 0 analyzed 1B. Stable 0 light. So red. That's gonna be tough. Blue. Greenish. Baby blue. Got red. Then this pink. Red again is just not sorting. Okay. I think there's 6 different ones of them I can see. Yes. $28 altogether. Wow. That's a lot. This one, that. This one. I think so. What are these here? Damaged circuits. I don't know what we're gonna do with those. Figure it out.
Yeah, fix them.
Broccoli. Calculator screen and I mean I can always rearrange this once I get more stuff. You know, if I have all this set up here, then at least the calculators will keep going and then I'll see what all the new stuff is. This, that. How many more do I have right now? 4. I'm gonna keep these 4 empty, 3 empty. You know what? Let's go with the 90-degree F. I don't know. It looks like an F to me. Alright, good. So, and then like I said, this comes out, goes into here, but this should be priority. So all this is set up. Extract always. Extract always. These all have a higher priority. So this should actually be empty now. This is empty, so I can remove it again. Pulling out. Okay, are these going? Why is it not pulling this out? Maybe because it's in the second slot. And we'll just hold on to this for a second. Now, of course, I still need to... Can't go back here. I want to pump everything out that's in here right now. Yes, I can use here. Correct. Always active. Oh, it's putting it back into itself. But only the ones that don't have a storage room right now. That's how it should work. Why you not do these? Why you not doing these? Okay, so that should be done now. Oh, just connected. All right, I think we have it all now. And we can start with the the reactor. Neotech is an Age of Engineering, yes. Make sure that you never put Uranium into the crusher. It causes a server crash loop. You did report that yesterday, right, Wild? To Neotech? Hello? Wild?
He's not in here.
Oh. Okay. Well, when he gets back, I'll let
I
him
didn't
know.
remember him. I didn't remember hearing him say AFK or anything.
Maybe he didn't want to do it in the stream. All right. Is IE arc furnace better? Hey, Shizo XL. Is IE arc furnace better to what? Compared to what? Alright, you guys want to throw any other bones at me over here with the setup you guys think this should do for now? Obviously, I gotta add more drawers and stuff, but I think this way at least we can have it go in a little while. Is there anything else? You know, these colors right here, I kind of want to set those up. Let's make one more set of these real quick. It's fine. Let's just do it so we have it all going. And conduit 1, 2, 3, 4. But before I do that, let's lock the drawers first so it doesn't put in here willy-nilly stuff. 4. I don't need that. Let's just do it this way. Disabled. And these side here I set up to priority 1, yes. Insert at 1. And apparently these storage housings or whatever they're called from Calculator, that's what they're really supposed to be for, because there's so many different ones that it should work, but it doesn't. But like I said, we are gonna test it when we can actually make the atomic calculator. We're gonna see if RF2s lets us insert into all the slots. Different colors, 5 and 6. There always seems to be the 6 different colors here. Damaged, so we're gonna have to put that. That's too many. I'm not gonna worry about this. Okay, and basic terrain. We don't have one of those yet. And a crafting calculator. And I already had this. No? Looks exactly the same to me, but whatever. Analyzed. Oh, I didn't put this yet. Okay. The small stone doesn't go here. I'm not gonna have 2 drawers for that. I'm gonna have to figure out how to bring it over here. And so let's get all these. I still need the circuit. Okay, that looks about the way I want to have it right now. Head. Baby blue. Okay, and then this one here again. Okay, and now we got these 2. We're almost done, guys. Why does it keep giving me... What is this? Circuit. What? How is this a different one? Ooh, I need upgrades. Oh my god. They can only hold 8. I forgot. Why not use a controller?
Yeah.
The controller is a little expensive to make for this here. Oh my god. Okay. Let's get these. And I don't want to avoid it just yet because I don't know which ones of these I'm gonna need. So let's go 1, 2. Okay, so I'm gonna need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 12 more for now. Right there. 12. Here, let me show you the recipe for controller. I can't make it yet. That was when we were working on yesterday because the last stream, because I needed these circuits. I have never gotten any of them, so now that we have them, I could actually make this basic circuit board. Only this recipe here works, guys. Disregard these top and the bottom one. I'm sure that Dave doesn't have a way of removing them, otherwise he would do so. So now I could make them to actually make a storage controller, but I really don't want to make one for over there. Okay, upgrade 12. Okay, that's it. I'm not messing around anymore with this. What is this here? Basic terrain module. Yes, you go here, and this is a crafting calculator. Not enough energy. I don't need it. Okay, that's it. Where is this? Why do I have copper ingot? What's going on? All right. Update didn't change anything. Let's see. At IC2. IC2. Alright, so the reactor. That's what we're gonna get started on right now because I really want to get that going. It's such a big thing. Can I have this stuff here, please? Because that's what I'm gonna wear until we're done. I'm not taking this off. I'm gonna be a chicken like none.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
You liked it that I made fun of you last time.
Please, sir, can I have another?
Uh-huh. Was that you that is the biggest Monty Python or Mel Brooks geek? Or was that somebody else from Primus?
I do know Monty Python. And I'm pretty hip to Mel Brooks.
I think it was you, yeah. I remember back then on Skype or something, you constantly had Mel Brooks videos about anything. I think that was you.
No, that wasn't me.
Wasn't that you?
Maybe Monty Python, yeah. I'm more Monty Python than Mel Brooks.
Oh, I love it. I love both.
Oh, yeah.
But you gotta have the right kind of humor, right? A lot of people don't get it.
What's wrong with them?
Uh-huh. I need 1 nuclear reactor block, and then... Does that thing have something in the middle? The reactor, or does it just have 5 chambers and 1 reactor?
There are 6 chambers around the reactor.
Oh, so the reactor is the one in the middle. Okay.
Yes.
All
and
right.
you cannot place a chamber unless it's being attached to a reactor.
Ah, okay. What is this here? Just lead plate and machine. That's easy. Well, let's get some lead crack in here. Um. Let's just make 10. Who cares? So much lead. This guy here needs 3 chambers, a generator, dense lead bomb. I'm glad I'm making all this lead. Advanced circuit. Wait, what's the item that... Why have I waited so long to make one of these?
Reactor? Yeah, I know.
This is... What? Why? I don't understand. Am I making the wrong reactor or something? I mean, there's nothing in here I couldn't make since... H2. 3.
Yeah, I mean, that should have been... That's how I powered my IC2 stuff from the beginning.
Ah.
It took a while to get the resources to make the pattern that I'm using now, but that's just volume.
Dave, I don't know. I am going to use... I'm going to upload a screenshot that I took out of non-space. Actually, this screenshot is out of wild space. Not that they would ever be able to tell the difference, but...
What, is he as messy as me?
What?
Is he as messy as me?
No. The inside of the reactor.
Oh, okay.
Screenshot, not the base. Man, I have so many programs open. Where is my chat? I'm going to use this setup, probably not with the, what is this, the quad fuel rods yet, because I think I need fuel for that first or something. It's been a while since Infinity Export Mode that I have used IC2, really? So I need 4 dense plates. So that is 3, 4. Out of here real quick, just so I can. Oh, one is the compressor. You know that one by memory. That's good. I don't. You need 80 coils. Is 640 copper cables. Oh, that's good to know. Thank you. Might as well. I'm guessing it's the IC2. At IC2. Copper cables, not the immersive engineering. Oh god, what do the coils look? That for. Yes. Alright, so 640, so that's 10 stacks. So probably. You get. How many do you get again? Just stacks. But I forgot now how many you get per. Is it 2 or 4? Not macerator. Metal former. You get 3. Math here real quick. 604 divided by 3 is 213 ingots. Divided by 4 is 3.5 stacks. Let's just make 4 stacks. And I think it is time that we are going to do the same on our metal former. I want to. Why not have? Read it. I do have. I want to stay with the look that I have over there. Get one of these. And then where's the upgrades in this puppy? I really would like to be able, that's something that I wish JEI, and I remember that back in the days, I made a, on NEI, I made a suggestion that you can right click items here or press some other kind of shortcut in JEI, and you can set something to favorites, or you can set something to hide, okay? So in lists like this, you could click on each one of them and say hide, so they never show up again. You know, maybe there's a hidden list you can switch to or something like that. But I think the favorites one is actually the one I would really like. So you can make something where you can see only your favorites. How cool would that be?
And maybe auto-populate it with things that you've shift-clicked in the past.
Yeah, wouldn't be bad. Just make a few of these. Here. You can hide items in JEI, really?
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah.
How?
Using the menus at the top. Well, no, actually, you used to. Now I don't see it anymore. Never mind.
If I right-click something, I just get the recipe or the usage.
Yeah, you used to have the menus
click
up at the top of the
wrench,
screen.
Switch to hide mode. Oh, wow. So now, for example, if I click on this, now what? Press Control to hide. Wow, look at that. Oh my god. Love it. I don't need any of this crap. I just want to do these few here, guys. All this stuff too.
Where do you press Control?
You have to turn it to hide mode first, and then you get the... Then when you Control left click on an item, it gives it like a half yellow bar behind it. And that shows you hiding. Shows you the hidden items. And then I'm guessing now if I go back out of hide mode, look at that. So now I can actually... Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I enabled a recipe that Dave allowed me to a while ago. I would have never done that, but there's so many headaches with FTB utilities that I actually made... Where did I put this? Right there. I allowed the chunk loading ward now. It's the regular recipe. Now I can unhide that as well. I don't need it anymore. I only need this one. And I also noticed that since I did that, we had server restarts and everything. My solar arrays do not disconnect anymore. Otherwise, every time I left the chunks and came back, these cables were disconnected. I needed to break them and place them again. So that is definitely... FTP utilities, the chunk loading is just garbage. I'm sorry, I don't have any other word for it. Garbage.
Yeah, I don't think it's a full chunk load the way we're used to it. It's the partial ones that you get in vanilla.
The lazy chunk loading, I think that's what it's called.
There's several different levels of it, really. Stuff I had to fight with the iron farm.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. I remember that. So now I can make one of these. And... pulling upgrade. I will find it. It's gonna be so nice being able to... That is such a... I can't believe I didn't know about that. Everything. Oh, not then. Ooh. Okay, so both of them are gonna be from the bottom side. So let's you.
I turned a corner, there's a wither skeleton standing right in front of me, and I just froze, and he didn't attack me. I'm just staring at him. But I start to back away and he attacks me.
IC2 chunk loader, why is that so good? I've never used the IC2 chunk loader. Nuclear reactor. So do I have everything for one of you? No. Alright, luckily I made that lapis thing over here. And I also needed the regular circuit. Don't think I have a generator or a battery. Let's see. Oh, I love it. What? Well, lazy chunk loading, the difference between regular chunk loading and lazy chunk loading is regular chunk loading keeps everything loaded. And lazy chunk loading does not keep tile entities or entities loaded, but it keeps, I think, redstone loaded. I think that's what it is. So like animals despawn or don't move anymore and tile entity. So lazy chunk loading is better, but it just doesn't actually do what we want it to, right?
Yeah.
I don't have room in my machine right now, so because it's going, man, I guess I need a second metal form. I don't want to make one. Okay, so we need tin. 4 of the quick. Give me that. Stop it. Which one is it? Is it this one? I think it is, right? No. All right, this one. Yes, that's the one I wanted. And then I also need not platinum. No, son of a gun! I forgot that I have this underneath now, so I gotta be careful with that. Ah, great! Now I made a tin can. I always wanted to have a tin can. Really, really important to have a tin can. This one here, yes. Okay, again, we need to make the tin cable first. Let's make 4 of these. What am I out of? Oh, it's one of these again. I do not understand why RF Tool does that. When you have sometimes some items in your inventory, it does not make another one. It flashes this one in red. I don't understand why. Huh?
Did it have a copper cable in it?
It's tin cable.
Yeah, cables it seems to have troubles with.
See, it doesn't want to do this. Now when I check this out. I'm going to be able to show you here. If I take 4 of these, and I take this tin cable, and now I click it, it makes it. Because I had the items in my inventory, it doesn't want to take that. So there's something really weird going on with RF Tools crafting. I don't know what it is. I have another one of these furnaces. No. But it's okay. We'll survive. Go. And nuclear reactor. So I got the dents. I got this stuff. Now I just gotta make... So I'm gonna need 9 of these. Let's see if we have enough. No. Pretty sure we don't. Basic machines. So I need 2 more. Again, you see, it doesn't want to make it because I have 7 in here. Oh, something is going on right now. Are you lagging?
Yeah, there's a moment of lag.
Oh yeah, something's happening. Console.
Whoa, yeah. I rubber banded way back.
Ooh.
I'm in the nether.
The console. There it is.
And I'm out.
GPS is fine though. We're 20.
I was disconnected.
Hey Jeff, how's it going? Well, what is the NBT used for? NBT is a way. Okay, blocks get stored. Like any block that I'm looking at, they get stored in the region file, right? And the block has a meta value. Okay, so for example, oak wood is 5, and spruce wood is, I think, 5:2. But then you also, oh, it caught up now. I got all kinds of things that I clicked on an hour ago. And NBT is actually, what it really is the damage value. Okay?
Still thinks I'm connected, I think.
Second here. Trying to find. Really complaining about calculator starch extractors.
That I don't have.
Oh, it's owner calculator house. Negative 366, 1500.
Not here.
I don't know who that is. But guys, I'm gonna have to go into admin mode here a second. I can if it lets me. Oh, okay. Well. Alright, remember 360. Negative 3. I'm gonna restart the server real quick. Takes a second. And then I'll need to go into admin mode real quick and check out what's going on.
Strange, when it kicked you, I was traveling to the nether and it went fine.
Oh, you were back in?
Yeah, I did get back
Oh, I'm
in.
sorry. I would have not restarted without telling you first. I figured you were not back in yet. My bad. I'm following your series here and I'm wondering how you enchanted your boomerang. I enchanted 4 different boomerangs with just level 30 enchants, and then I took 2, combined them, combined the other 2, and then I combined those 2. And that is how I got the monster boomerang. And I think that Glitch and Gray did the same thing with their boomerangs.
I gotta make one of those.
Every public server I've been on had speed upgrades banned due to the lag and a few other things. I do agree that I think upgrading machines themselves is not too bad. But it gets to a point where I think you actually crafting things faster than a tick is. And that's when it becomes like Wild told me yesterday that his Neotech furnace that he upgraded crafts a stack, smelts a stack of iron in 3 seconds. That is a problem.
It's actually, because it does multiples in a single operation. So it subtracts 5 from the inventory and puts 5 of the liquid out. So it's doing the same amount of computer processing, just doing it a lot more efficiently.
Okay. But I know, for example, like if you do mechanism and you start putting those there, the overclockers, it's actually just one at a time.
Yeah,
Same
that
with
and IC2,
stuff.
yeah. It does more operations instead of bigger operations. So you have to go back in?
I'm going back in, yeah.
Okay.
Did you forget a connection? All rockstrike. Yeah, on our server here, we have, I don't know, 5-6 people only play regularly now. So we shouldn't have a problem here, but like, yeah, definitely on the... I mean, I had to put all kinds of rules on the nuts and bolts torque server, the public one that we have going. No, people are not allowed to have more than 10 of any item, so you're only allowed to have 10 furnaces. I don't care what mod they're from. You're only allowed to have 10. You're only allowed to have 10 wind turbines of all types. So that means you can have 3 IC2, 3 mechanism, and 4 immersive engineering. I'm still timing out. Can you get back in?
I'm still in the nether, and I hope I don't time out because I'm parkouring through the nether. Yeah, it's just me.
All right. We're getting lucky. All right. Let me... Come on, open. I just want to leave this here. I need to real fast get a chest. Dump all my stuff. I don't like to keep any of my stuff on when I go into admin mode. EP negative 366, 100, 1500. Let's check this out. Whose place is Goose? How is there negative 36? Okay, let me teleport there exactly. TP negative 366, 85, 15. So it's this fella here. Oh yeah, something is going on. I can click on this, but I cannot click on this. And this one is full. If you have the play symbol on the greenhouse, that means it's paused, I believe.
Yes. The button is to tell it what to change to.
Okay. So his is off, like mine is. But it's still causing issue. Okay. Goosey, in case you're... I don't know if you're still watching or not. I take this stuff out. I'm gonna give you a chest right there. This stuff in here. Gonna take one of these and put it in here as well. This one goes bye-bye. How do I get this? Maybe from the inside? Sorry, Goose. Alright. Alright. Oh, and this cable is... So now he's got everything that I took out, and if you need it, just put it back down. But it's constantly yelling at me, the console. Only one. Actually, that's not true. There's another one. The 547, let's go to 80. Negative 457. Maybe we're gonna have to stop with them and tell people to stop using Wilds area, and it's currently at 80. What is it, on the roof? What? Where did I just teleport to? 547, 80, negative 456. It's complaining. Oh no, that's my teleport. 70. Why 70? So it's gotta be underground. These right there, the starch extractors. Oh, what am I in? Well, they respond fast when I open them, but they have no coal or nothing, so that might be their problem, that it doesn't want to process because it doesn't have any power. Oh, you miss Opus. I miss Opus so much. You know if you can... Doesn't look like you can pause them. And I don't want to break them because then all this wiring is going to go bye-bye. So I'm just going to tell him when he gets back that they keep complaining in the console. Maybe we got to stop using those as well. But we'll see. We got that greenhouse that was lagging us. Done for sure. Okay. Let's get back to business. Sorry about that, guys, but I gotta take care of that. I'm sure you guys understand. Bada bing and bada bang. Back to that. And we were making the nuclear reactor, which I needed, what did I say now? 6 and 3, 9 of these. Yes. Okay. See, that's why None likes to play with me, guys. Because he used to have to do all this, and now he doesn't have anymore. Now I do.
Yeah, I like to play with Thor.
Giggity. Yeah, I don't know why people make excessive amount of machines. Some things I think it's necessary for some things like the thermal expansion, magma crucible, and the mechanism metallurgic infuser. I don't make excessive amount of things anymore. When I really don't need them, just to have them. I used to do the same thing, and I used to have a reactor and 8 turbine control, run a quarry. It was fun. I've been there, done that. I showed it in my videos. It was a very popular video on my channel, and so on. I get it. You know, it's fun to do and show. But when you play on a public server, you know, people watch other YouTubers that do that. They set up crazy amounts of things. But then they end up hurting the server, even though they don't need it, right? That's the problem. I like, for example, how None does a lot of times. None always has way too much when it comes to materials, not machines. But he does something like, you know, he sets up some crazy emerald production. Lets it run for 2 days and then has 1.5 million emeralds and then tears it down or turns it off and never uses it. So yes. I like that way, you know, there's nothing, but he doesn't have, you know, 10 different setups set up that way, if that makes any sense. I think that's mature, and as long as he never builds another mechanism battery, there will never be a problem.
Hey, maybe they fixed it.
Get him making one.
Maybe they fixed it, but I doubt it. So, explosion radius of the IC2 reactor. What do you know?
About 10, 20, somewhere in there, radius.
So if I put it here, because I kind of want to stay... The IC2 is right there in this corner of the base. If I run the cable up here, I'm very close to the machines there, as well as the mass fab and so on that we're going to put here. But I don't really want to put it in that corner, because then that's even more wiring I need. And I think what I'm going to do is, we're going to check here. Oops, I already had it. IC2. We have explosions disabled on, I think, on the claim. Doesn't that tell you when you hover over it?
In the map, yeah, when you claim a chunk.
Explosions disabled, yes.
But I don't think that affects IC2, unfortunately.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because I was testing in the testing world, and it didn't help, and I've lost little things like levers and cables nearby explosions of small machines. So you can take, if a reactor goes, it's probably going to make a crater, even if you've got claim chunks.
Okay. You say that, you know, don't cross chunks and the 420 should never explode. I love that, 420. But I still want to encase it in iron scaffolding, the reinforced stone. I really would like to do that just because you know, if people watch this and they don't have FTB utilities, they cannot disable explosions or anything. And this is really inexpensive to make, so I think we're gonna make that regardless. And I need to make...
How much Lonzolite do you have?
I'm sorry?
How much of the Lonzolite do you have from your ore miner? So that makes blocks that can't be broken by anything except the player.
Lonzolite shard, 429.
I think it takes 7 to make a block.
Yeah, I'll just make the reinforced. I gotta need to make it anyway to later make the... whatchamacallit? The atomic calculator, I think, needs some of that reinforced stone and stuff as well. So I'll just make a few of them. I'm okay with that. The F spray, I think it's fun. How long have I been streaming? 1 hour and 33 minutes. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You cannot make iron fences besides in the metal former. Oh, what a pain in my butt. Even though it's cheap. 1 iron per fence? I'm gonna need... make 60 for now. So... this... so is this automatically gonna do it triple now? That's my question. Let's take this out. It should make the casing. Okay. How do you... ah, and then you need to do the rolling. Okay, so let's just let this run. We still have to make the CF sprayer anyway. Don't have one of these yet. And I guess I'm just gonna make those by hand instead of... auto crafting. Man, I can't wait to get... where is that gun? There it is. CF sprayer. I have nothing. I am totally gonna ninja one of these though over here. I don't... alright. And... alright. We got this guy. And now I have to remember how you make foam. You know, on top of your head?
Oh, the foam? Yeah. You make scaffolding.
Yeah, I know that, but how do you make
Okay.
the stuff that goes in the CF sprayer? That's the...
You put water, and you have to make the CF powder, and then use the canning bottling machine to put it into the sprayer or the backpack.
okay.
Probably the sprayer's enough for you. I did a full backpack and I barely touched it all.
So I need to empty this machine.
Yeah, I think it needs water too.
Alright, let's just make a few of these. I gotta drain this here so I can put more water. Speaking of... I should really make a second one of these. And permanently hook it up to water. And... oh. How do I get this out? Can I switch it over here and now put a... oh, man. I don't want to waste it. Else. Recipe. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna, I think between episodes, I'm gonna double or triple these machines over here. Like have 2 or 3 of the metal formers. Compressors, I'm gonna say I don't think you need more than one. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. Yes, I just wanted to fill that one. That's why I made it. Does this work?
Is there any secret to using the range pumps?
Redstone signal.
Yeah, I did that, and it's scanning, but it's not producing anything.
I know that Dave told me it doesn't need.
Yeah,
it doesn't
when I put
need
it down,
power.
it was already powered, so it seems to be okay with power. But
if you're watching my stream, you can see here I have it down. I still have this furnace generator next to it, but I don't care. Redstone signal on it, and I have a conduit connector on top going into an ender tank. I remember it does not auto eject. You need to pump it out.
yeah, it doesn't even have anything inside it.
Maybe it hasn't found a block yet. It starts at I think close to like 100 blocks away. And if are you doing it in the nether or?
Yeah, in the nether.
Yeah, so it could be, you know, in the middle of a giant netherrack field, and it just does not pump until it actually finds lava. It's not a very good pump.
Yeah, it seems sort of silly to put it next to the water.
It's good for the server, that's for sure, but that's it. It's not good for. Like, I'm gonna keep these here. It's not good for our patience, I should say. Alright. I made this, and I need to put water in here now. Do I still have a reservoir? No, I don't have any more reservoir. I don't think I'm gonna mess with a reservoir. I'm just gonna make a tank. Oh, actually, I do have a water tank right there. Yes. That here. Let it full. Wow, that's slow. But it's gonna be enough. The IC2 pump is good, that's correct, but it's really bad on the server because of all the fluid updates.
Oh, we got one bucket. Yay. All right, it's working. It's just...
Once you hit the lava, it goes.
Yeah, it hasn't hit the lava, but it must have hit one of those random pockets of a single lava block. Got it.
Oh, the one in the...
Yeah.
The one in the net. But now when you right-click it, it should tell you how far it is away, right?
Yeah, it's scanning still.
Okay.
In columns.
Hey, Pivot Master, how's it going?
Does it stay loaded?
Yes. You can leave. Okay, so now I just need the CF powder. Again, on our server, if somebody uses the IC2 pump, I don't think it would be a problem. Like, anywhere else. IC2. Ashes, Uranium. Oh, I might have hit it earlier, so that is CF powder. Make me a... Oh, wait a second. I cannot use this stone dust here? Seriously? Or maybe I gotta make one of them. Let's see here. Recipe. Thermal centrifuge. I think I just put cobble, yes. I want to see if I can, or dictionaryfy it. The word, yes. 1 and 1 cobble. Wonder if that works. Which one is that's the thing? Wow, it's so cool, right? You guys noticed that I have this actually on the medium voltage setup. It used to be on the low voltage, and ever since then, this thing heats up so much faster. I'm gonna put this right there. Yes, we can unify it. Very good. So I'm actually gonna lock this one. We got one stack. And now I can make 10 times. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got this. And for now, let's see how much this makes. So now I have to change this probably again to that plus enrich this. Why is there a bucket? Where did these buckets come from? They must have been in the tank. Aha! Okay. So we put this. And not here. Put that in the middle. There we go. That's funny that. Get this out of here. And what do you have? You have these for me. And for the time being, this one thing I kind of would like to be able to do is, well, I guess we can do the, I just need to take out the pulling upgrade. Well, I don't accidentally make something I don't need. Alright, so this is full already. Ah, no, no. Now I have this crap in here. Not want that. Oh, I still have to put this through here to get the metal fences now. Like I said, I want to make 60 of them. That was on this setting here. Anyway, how are we doing with power? I have not... we still have 2.9 million. Let's go ahead and get one. Let's just get two. It doesn't really matter. One. Two. Just wood and one iron ingot. So it really doesn't matter. It's still my high-tech insertion mechanism. Sleep so we get solar back as well. So I think we're gonna set up the reactor now and then look at the parts that we need. All the fans and cooling and all that spiel. Don, you sleeping?
Oh, I can.
You.
In bed. I actually found a way to use up all those diamonds from the diamond tree. Making the last cable.
What do you mean the last?
That's what it's called. It's a power cable, 320,000 RF a tick transfer rate.
Huh. I want to see you make that much
more.
Power.
Yeah, it's going to be a while. I figure I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to upgrade a lot.
You got to move first, mister.
No, I'm building the base around it now.
Okay. Even though, guys, it's dangerous, because usually when Non builds a base, he's done afterwards. Right? Didn't that turn out like 2, I think, Primus was that way?
Yeah, I never get to finish the base. Let's put it that way.
I think you finished it in Avanto. I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah, maybe once I did. I really had to push it.
Way. Scaffolding. That was it. Oh, there's a reinforced iron scaffolding as well. So which one do I need? Oh,
Just
you cannot craft the... Oh my god, this makes 16 apiece. Let's start with 64.
That's what I did.
Get the end. Here's. So I said I'm gonna put it in the middle, and we're gonna leave ourselves room underneath. So let's put it here. So let's say this is the first block. This is the reactor. Oh, I forgot. I actually wanted to work on a jetpack today as well, but we're gonna have to do that next time. How centered is it? That's a and again. Good. All right, and then put the none if you have a blaze spawner and make fire diamonds.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why I'm making stacks and stacks of fire diamonds right now, running them through the lightning rod.
So let's say I don't think you need the corners. So what I mean by that is we can have it like this. I don't think you need that block down here. So that leaves me 2 blocks to the right. I want to have 2 blocks to the left. You know, for redstone contraptions or something. I think 1 block behind it should be enough. And let's go 3 blocks in the front. So like this.
Man, I put my pump in a horrible place, I guess.
You need a lot of lava right now?
Yeah, I need to make a bunch of obsidian, but I've only got the 1 bucket that's come in from the pump so far. I think I may move it.
Mm. Okay, let me show you guys how this works because I'm gonna... Well, actually, let me set up the iron plates first. I do love the gate behind jetpacks. You know, I just want the electric jetpack so I can put that together with my nano chest... Nano? That's the one I have. Yeah, nano chest plate. And I just have a little bit of flight. I don't need creative flight or anything, even though I think the biofuel and the electric one are almost, at least it was in Infinity Export mode. They were almost creative flight. They were hovering very well. Let's make tired of this. Like I said, I'm gonna double these machines and so on between episodes for sure. More of these. Now, if I put this in here, that doesn't work. Because then it's gonna make the casings, but I just want plate right now. And this, get some sand. Because I am not waiting for this stuff to dry. That ain't happening. Alright, and all you do is right click. Ooh, doesn't AV. That's awesome. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Ooh, I forgot. It's soft. And one more over here. All right, and then what we can do is take the sand and just right-click it. So you can dry this a lot faster instead of having, you know, to wait. I could just wait. It doesn't really matter, but very patient person. And I did not know about this. I thought it was so funny. Everybody was building reactors in Infinity Export mode. And then when I was done with my episode and it was uploaded and everything, I think Non and Grok and a bunch of people like, why don't you just use sand to dry it? I'm like, what? I had no idea you can. So yeah, so this is where we're gonna put the reactor. I guess I can put that right now. I already have the parts. Try to break it, because I'd hate to only get a machine frame back. Here we are. Okay. Right click and it opens and it's there. Very cool. Nuclear reactor in EU mode. Output throttled by 50. Okay. Is there any other mode? Like, not EU mode? No sense. I think I'm gonna make this one here, just so it looks better. Yes, and then of course we need to make a door. This one, no. Airlock. Reinforced door. Lead and iron. We have that. No. One. Whoa. What? You can place this foam anywhere without scaffolding?
Yeah, but I think you only get like one.
Yeah, but what does it turn into?
Same thing, I think.
Huh. That's to entice you to make a fluid reactor. Ah, okay. So now is the question here is when I hello? What's going on? Oh, there it is. I got turned around. It's this guy right here. So how do I get this into there? Probably, well, it's empty anyway. So if I turn this like that and put it in here, doesn't work. Oh, that's fluid enrich. I have to drain from cell into tank, fill cell from tank. There we go. Doesn't turn into reinforced stone. All right. So now I got 2 more buckets. I put this back. Okay, so that's good. So I'm not stuck with this in the output. Switch this over. Bunch of these. What was I making? Yes, the door and then more scaffolding, of course. But let's see. Door. Got one of those, and I still want to make. I just want to get the door part done for now. Yes. Ooh. All right, and the time on 1:56. I do want to take a quick look at the, you guys, I don't know if you saw the screenshot or not of the, apparently it's called the 420 setup. How much is this? 300 millibuckets because three blocks. Okay. I do want to test this now. We're gonna put down one right. Whoa! It used it all. No. What happens? Construction foam wall. Light gray. That's what it turns into when you sand it on. Yeah, nice looking block. Kinda It's like andesite flipped on its side, made a little bit brighter.
Oh,
Not
wait,
bad
so
looking.
I can see it in the stream.
Yeah, how long does it take to break one? Oh, that's a long time. That's longer than obsidian, I think. All right, and this door we're gonna put on the outside right there. Do we have in pressure? Well, I guess I don't really. Hello, pressure. I don't really need obsidian because we're in the base. The mobs are not gonna run over this. What do you use pressure? Make 2 stuff. Don't want to go with wood.
Oh, and that stone that you made, you can also paint it, and into all the different colors, and it looks really good.
with the paint roller, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody I used to play with loved that was his favorite building material.
Okay, so now I don't think we. Let's not look at the jetpack just yet. I do want to take a look at the actual gobbledygook that we need for this. Now, I was alt tapped, so I tapped back in. All right. And I see 2. So we need some weird looking plates. If I can find them. Guessing these right here, reactor color. That one we need 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. 7 of those, and that's just a lead plate and advanced alloy. Advanced alloy. Ooh. I might have enough of this stuff. So these 7. Then I need this right here. Component heat vent. 1, 2, 5, 9, 10, 11. Looks like 11 of them. Tin plate iron bars. Heat vents. And I'm guessing that this overclocked heat vent, actor heat vent, heat vent. So I probably want to automate these heat vents. That looks like something we're gonna have to do here, because we need 1 million.
Only 1 million?
Yes. You know, if I was smart... This here. Iron, high gray. Sorry, I didn't want to...
No worries. Stream going well?
It's going, yes. I hope it's well. People need to tell you that. I think it's going well. Don's keeping me good company. Smash never says a word.
Nope.
Well,
That's
I
the
won't
best stream
be
I've seen
saying...
today.
There you go. I won't be saying much. I've got people working upstairs. It's loud here again.
So ejector... Actually, you know what? The ejector we're going to keep to the bottom. And the pulling upgrade we're going to do here. Now I can put all of this in. And it puts them down here. Good. So now I can put stacks and stacks of stuff in here. How can I do this later? I think if I... Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. When I add all the doubles. Like, I think the metal former we're gonna have 3. We're gonna have 1 for every setting. So I don't need to switch those anymore. Macerator and furnace. I think 1 is enough. I barely needed them today. Compressor, extractor. And these... I think I'm gonna make a second one of this. 1 dedicated to water and 1 dedicated to this distilled stuff. And then I'm gonna put the power behind the machine so I can have an input crate on the top and 1 on the bottom as output. I think that makes sense. Alright. So let's get some of this going here. I don't need any more of these. But this guy right here needs to be automated. So I definitely need iron bars. Let's get this guy. And then got this here. And then put it together. And then put this together. So these 4.
What happened to your roof?
I don't have a roof. This is a whole new building. Apparently you haven't been on here in a while.
I am behind the times. I was on vacation.
That was weeks ago.
That was last week.
Month ago.
Last week. I missed like 2 streams.
So now the only thing I'm gonna be short on to make this for now is this tin item casing. So let's get these 24 going here real quick, just so I have something to put in here. I just would like to craft a few of them and then possibly take it to the next level here, because the reactor is gonna take a bunch of copper plates. Again, I just need to make a ton of this stuff. Just noticed I'm getting a little low on iron. Only have 2,400 iron left. How are we doing on everything else? 2,600 copper, 1,000 silver, 4,000 tin. What are you? Tungsten? Oh, I don't. Sorry, guys. You can also cover wires with it, if I recall. Try it. Shift click. Oh, I know. I think you can just take this. Right? Yeah. That's cool. What does it turn into when I sand this? Oh, we're totally gonna play around with this for a second. I see 2. Where's that paint brush roller? Right here. Let's just go with the red one. I don't have wool. Are you serious? Wow. I'll make a stack. Thank you.
That reminds me, I wanted to put some sort of string into the cloche so I can. I'm out of string.
Flax. Yep.
Yeah, flax.
And I remember this scene being endless. That's so cool. I like it. I mean, I just painted it red now because we're not going to keep this here. Like I said, this is going to be rearranged here soon. Yeah, that should be enough. This. Bam, bam. Okay. So let's see if we can craft. What did I say? Should we? No, we're gonna keep upgrading first. Let's do that. So the next one was this one right here, where I need copper plate. Okay. And then this one is the overclocked, which is surrounded by gold plate. No, that's not the one I need. This one. No, I need those as well. The overclocked. I need 2, 4, 6, 10, 11. 27? About 27 of these. And I need these ones as well, the component heat vent. So it's actually all really easy to craft if you auto-craft it. So we got them all here. So which one is the last one we made? Let's see if we can make one of these. If it failed. Fail. Because I don't have gold. I still need to make gold plates. I'm pretty sure that was it, right? Bug doesn't show us. Okay, but let's get some gold real quick. Oh, actually, do I have any copper plates? I don't have those either. Let's get 8 of these. All I needed. And gold was 4. Let's make those. I just want to see if it does it, because then I'm just going to put stacks and stacks of stuff in here between episodes to get us all the things we need. Thanks to Dave, we already knew how to make the copper cables. Or am I going to be quicker than machine? No, not even close. Right? So now can you make me one? Failed. Okay, so what are we failing on? There's something I didn't make. We have all the iron in item case. I have 49 of those. Should have all of this. I have the 8 copper plates to put around this. Ah, I don't have the regular tin plates. Let's just get 4 of these. All right, attempt number 7. There we go. So now it should be crafting everything for this, as long as it has the materials. And I'm just gonna throw materials at it. Thorgal, did you look at the small rocks drawer? Oh, look at you. Thank you very much. This whole time the calculator wasn't. Thank you. Appreciate it. So this whole time it wasn't running. Aye, aye, aye. Are you still going here? Why is it making so many of these? It's not actually crafting them. Oil. Nope. Why is it not crafting? This is what I mean. When it's too nested, it somehow does not want to work. Wait. What are you? So let's see what it has made now. That's really a bummer. Made no coil. Heat. Nothing. So it didn't make anything. It was just putting it in there and not pulling it out. So let's see here. If we make one of these, it's waiting. Okay. Maybe I'll just have to do a quick clear. Now can you make one of these? It's just putting the items in, but it never pulls it out. Is this not a valid recipe? It's using the wrong copper cable. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Cancel. How many of those did I make? 58. I don't know if that is how many I hit. Okay, so which one is the recipe here for the coil? It's this one. What did you do? Sucks. Okay, but I have an idea on how I can fix it. I don't want to craft all this by hand. It's not happening. Let's take these out. Maybe it works then. Try it again. One of you. Missing craft resource. Cancel. Can you make a coil?
Information. The pump doesn't keep it chunk loaded by itself, but it does seem to work with the FTB chunk loading system.
Yeah, sorry, I heard you. None. I remember that when I was working on Quantos, that a lot of these items here are, yeah, you see how they're all called IC2 colon cable. Now that sucks. So that means I gotta craft all this by hand. Ooh, okay. Well, nothing I can do. So that means I can take this, that out. I'm gonna keep the iron bars. Can you clear these? Just like that, I guess. Back now? Yep. That sucks. But so be it. I remember that there was, I forgot what it was called. It was like IC2 colon something that was showing up 100 times. Trying to find what that was. I had huge problems with IC2 Tech Reborn, and then there was a third mod. There we go. You just see this colon TE. Every one of these machines is called IC2 colon TE. But what it actually is and so on is hidden in the NBT value. Everything. This is so stupid. I don't understand why that has not been changed. I don't think that is actually proper Forge programming. If I'm not mistaken. But I'm going to clear these out later. I don't want to spend any time on that. Let's take a look before we stop. How hard is it to make this jetpack? I know that we need to make the biofuel jetpack. Okay, so right here, when you guys see usage, I can combine this with, where's the nanoplate? Right there. I can combine the jetpack with a nanosuit body armor and make it the flight one with the jetpack attachment plate. Ooh, that takes 4 iridium shards. I have all of that stuff. I have 14. I'm gonna take out 9 right now. I'm not going to use these 9. I'll put them in here just to make sure, because I need those to make a full iridium later on. Even though I learned in non-stream that if you make the shards, you save a few millibuckets or something, right?
Tiny little bit.
Tiny bit. Well, it's still, I mean...
It saves you losing a whole iridium to scanning it.
Yeah.
As soon as you got 4, you want to make that other device to make the iridium, because that's cheaper completely.
I have the bat. What happened to my bat boxes? I had 2 bat boxes. I forgot to tell you earlier, guys, that when I moved, I lost a bunch of items. Like if you see here, I don't have any more ender swords. Like the sword I had 6 or 7 of them. They're gone. I don't know what happened to them. I lost a lot of mob drops. I think I lost the entire mob drop chest. Like I know I had more than 1 gunpowder, for example, and stuff like that. So that really sucks. But now is the first time that I see that I lost my bat boxes as well. That's weird. But it's okay. What are you? What's the difference? Well, that's the biofuel one, yes. Which I need to make. Okay, so let's make this one first. Let me get my elytra wings. there, and I think that they fixed this in the update yesterday, that they're not getting used anymore when you use them for crafting. Okay, what are we missing here? Just this circuit. And I think I need a second one here. Okay, so let's just make 2 while we're at it. Make this one. Please give me back my elytra wings. No, I did not get the elytra wings back. Now I read it. Now he... Oh man, I was 1 second too slow. Not an RF tools. It will consume it. Well, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm giving this back. That's not happening. I gotta find... What is it called? I don't like doing this, but I gave Wild his elytra wings back. I think Gray got his elytra wings back. We all had that same problem. So, if I have to... Thorgal, Minecraft, elytra 1. Okay.
What happened to them?
They get used up. You gotta do it like in a vanilla crafting table in order. But they're back in that crate. I just gave myself a pair.
Okay.
I'm not gonna look for those again. It's not happening.
Yeah.
If you use a normal crafting table, it works, he says, yeah. Alright, so what are we missing here? No, you can't be serious that I need a full one. Okay. Okay, so let's make the bat box. Oh. Back. There. And give it to me. Sweet, we're gonna get flight. Oh yeah. All I want, just something so I can get up onto, like, when I built this roof or something. Let's make... Is there any reason to keep the blocks? Don't think there is. No. So let's just make it all cards. Yay. And bada bing. Oh, stop it. This one. Hey, I just clicked here. Yes. Electric jetpack. This away. This, and now we need this thing here. Okay. And crafting table. I'm gonna put this together in a vanilla. I don't trust it right now. Why don't we actually make this one right here, a vanilla craft? Oh, I didn't show you guys. I have a subfloor, by the way. So if I run wires or whatever, example, good example here. Yeah, see, I have plenty of room to run all my wires and cables and whatnot. And this is why I love this sword, because I cannot get out, right? Well, with the sword you can. This here. No wonder I was so hot. Wearing this rubber suit the whole time. No, it's because I don't have my air conditioning on.
Kinky.
Wonder if it's gonna keep the charge. Alright, we got... Can you take it back off? No, you can't. So I wonder if you can still use that for the... Yes. I hope you can. I don't need to make this one again. Well, the travel anchor is the same recipe, but Dave was real masochistic when he decided to have a lot of fun with making The transmitter and receiver. This is just so mean. This recipe is so mean. I'm sorry, I don't have any other words for you, Dave. You're a big meanie. This is crazy, this recipe, okay? But we'll get into it eventually. Oh! Alright, so now I gotta figure out the key bindings here. I know there is a mode switch key. I see. Mode switch key right here. Let's do this. Mouse button 5. And then I think when you do shift right click or alt right click. Oh, just when you hold down space. Look at this. This is create a flight. I am not going down any. This is awesome. Only thing I'm missing. Oh, it's using the whole couple millions from the nanosuit. Is it going down at all? Yeah, it goes down a little bit. 877,000, 876,000. So this is awesome, right, guys? Now we can build, and I don't need to worry about it anymore. And it's not so stupid fast. I like that a lot. Oh, we don't have a glider. No, never mind. All right. And I can take any... Well, you can take fall damage, but you gotta go really high. Like 40 blocks. You see that? That was half a heart. And of course, it all gets absorbed by the boots right there. But that's it for today, I think, guys. So I'm gonna have a lot of crafting to do with the heat components and all that stuff. Fuel rod. Let's just check if there's something I need to make for those. I think in order to start, I don't think I can jump right into the quads. Oh, I can. So I think we're gonna get straight into those. This is in the... I think in the canning machine you put that. What do you put into the canning machine? Is it just the uranium and the rod, or do you need to put something else? None. You must not be here. I wish there was something that it would actually show you. I have some, I'm not gonna touch it, but I have some uranium already. This one right here. The 238, which you get from this one. And I need enriched uranium. Thank you for that. Enriched uranium. Wow. That's 238. And how do I get you? So I gotta process all my uranium in this thermocentrifuge, which I did anyway. Otherwise, I would have not gotten those. And that gives you 1 little and 4 big ones. It's crushed. This is purified. How do I get this? Not usage. Recipe, sorry. So I need an ore washing plant as well. And I'll make that. Ore wash plant. That's doable. I can make one of those. Because that way I get more bang for my buck, right? If I use one of these to get one of that, I get lead dust, which I don't care about that. But and then out of this, we get 2 and 5 instead of, what was it, 1 and 4. Yeah, I definitely want to make the most out of the uranium. And then once they're depleted, you get uranium back again and plutonium. So this right here is what we will keep needing to get more uranium. I want to keep my eye on this for a second. Uranium. I have 400. I'm going to take a screenshot real quick. 417. I want to see how much I get out of my void miner. We can fly. Love it. Okay, so this guy you guys see is never full. Because I just don't make enough power. Because I don't have enough rotten flesh anymore. Because somehow the mob spawner doesn't work anymore. And how many bones do I have left? 600. We used over 17,000 bones in this 2.5-hour stream now. But the rotten flesh is filling back up. So this over here, I'm gonna have to rethink. I need some different power setup for this. And that was actually one of the reasons, guys, why I made... Whoa. Holy lag. Why I made so much of this empowered redstonia. Because I need that to make... Where did I put it? Tube. Yeah. These ones I make with that stuff here. Yes, I remember. This is this recipe to make the tubes. But right here for these capacitors. That's why I made so many of these, because we'll need, I think, 80. So 2 of them, so that means we get 40 of those, which makes us 20 octadic. And the octadic we need for... Where's the solar panel? Right there. So 20... No, so that means I need... Yes, we need 10 of these, because 9 go into the actual solar panel, and then 1 of these here we need to make the solar panel controller. Alright, this is tier 2. 3, tier 4, tier 1. This guy right here. But... Oh, by the way, if you guys haven't seen it yet, I'm sure you didn't, because there's so much crap in this bag. But I did make that wand, finally. This thing right there, the assembler. So we don't need to mess around with that anymore. Where's that booklet? Right there. Solar array. And how much does this make? 720 RF a tick only. How much does it go up? 9 solar arrays, and then here I need 25. 25 times 2 octadics times 2 makes the double. So I need 200? 200 basic capacitors. And 200 divided by 4... So 50... No, sorry. 200 times 4. So that's 800 redstonia crystal. Which is 89 blocks. Times how many million RF? I don't know if I want to go with this, guys. There's got to be something better we can do. That's just too expensive for... Granted, it's free power afterwards, but also it only works at night. So I would definitely like it to look into alternative. Huh?
Only works in the day.
That's what I mean.
You'd get comments if I let it slide, so.
So we're definitely going to have to figure... Yeah, what are you going to do for RF?
Calculator.
Oh, yeah.
Calculator locator. 2000 RF a tick is set up.
And again,
takes a lot of plutonium, though.
People have a good point about replicating the capacitors once I have that set up. Might have to do that, huh? Anyways, guys, that's it. I'm rambling here. I'm gonna get all the components ready for our IC2 reactor, and then I think we are going to set up the stuff that we need to make the fuel rods and so on down next to the reactor. So we have the depleted ones afterwards. We can break them down into parts, and all the other regular uranium is all gonna get sent downstairs and get processed there. Neotech solars or calculator locator. The Neotech were pretty good. I remember those. Those are these right here. That take. Stable stone. Stable stone. For stone brick and basalt. Ugh, this basalt is a pain in the butt to make. But not expensive. This, we got endless, no problem. Again, you need a bunch of capacitors. I don't know. We're gonna have to think about that. But yeah, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And make sure to watch Non-Sanity. How soon are you starting?
I may have dinner here coming up, so I'll have to figure out with the family.
Okay. So, well, stay tuned for non-stream tonight, hopefully sometime. And otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Talk to you later. Have a nice weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Bye-bye.